Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing my first mod on the Triumph Speed 400. I'm going to unbox and install a radiator guard to keep the bike protected and hopefully looking good. Should be easy with only 2 mounting points, but let's dive straight in and find out. Alright, first things first, it's a pretty simple package. It feels pretty solid and nicely packed. I ordered this direct online from China, so you're probably wondering why go for an aftermarket product instead of picking up the official Triumph accessory. Well, truth be told, the aftermarket options were much better value. They were lower cost and much greater variety of design options. I'll put up the official Triumph accessory. As you can see on the left hand side of the screen, it looks pretty snug, but it's not an exciting design, whereas the aftermarket actually looks really good with the British flag. So let's see what it's going to look like when we put it on the bike. Fairly easy to maneuver in. Pretty cool, huh? Complements the bike, I think, and keeps that British Triumph vibe. There's only 2 mounting points, one at the top, one at the bottom, so it should be fairly easy. And just holding it there, you can feel it's pretty rugged, so it offers good protection. So the guard came with 2 screws, 2 spacers and an Allen key.
Unscrewing this.
So it should be a breeze fitting this.
Unscrewing those 2. Place this on here, so that should be how it ends up looking. Oh, give or take a little bit there. And then screw it back together.
So when it comes to actually installing this, my number 1 tip is don't do it after you've been riding. Do it when the bike is cold, as you definitely don't want to be messing around near that hot exhaust pipe. And the good thing is you don't need to unscrew the original screws of the radiator. You literally just screw these into the same hole and everything will sit on top of each other. So first things first, start by holding it in place. Use the spacers and slowly screw in the first one. It takes a bit of maneuvering to get it in place, and if I'm honest, it feels like it doesn't quite fit perfectly. Maybe that's because it's an aftermarket one, but hopefully with a bit of wiggle it should slot into place. Once it's all in place and you've got a snug fit, just tighten everything up and it's a pretty simple process. Maybe start to finish takes a couple of minutes at the very most. It's a little bit fiddly with the screws at first, so you need to kind of lay down on the floor, but once the first one's in, it's a fairly easy process.
And of course it doesn't.
Now that it's all installed, let's talk about how it looks. If I'm honest, it's not quite a perfect fit in comparison to an official Triumph accessory, but in terms of design, I think it's actually better. It has a more modern, aggressive look that complements the Speed 400. Plus the installation was super easy, nothing too complicated, just a few steps. So overall, I'd probably give design 9 out of 10. The quality, maybe a 8 out of 10.
Hopefully you can see,
but the
level
fit
of
isn't
light,
just quite snug enough. So it's maybe a little,
but you
a
need
few
an
millimeters too wide, so there is a gap. But overall, I think it really looks good, and works well.
Only a couple of minutes to do.
Alright, thanks for watching. I'm going to go for a ride, see how it feels. Hopefully protects everything in place.
Does it enhance
my plan next mod will be a tail tidy, so stay tuned and please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Union Jack. So it's definitely better than seeing the plain radiator, and at these angles you can certainly see the Union Jack, so it just adds a extra level of refinement and class to it.